Hello, this video is going to go over how to book and study for your midterm exams. So the first thing you're going to do is book your exam. So this is the main Moodle page. Up here on the right hand side is the book exam button. So what you're going to do is click this button and it's going to open up this for you. And so you're going to select whatever exam it is you're writing. So if you're doing midterm part A, you're going to click this button and you're going to pick a day and time that works for you. I encourage you to book at least 24 hours beforehand just to make sure that you get the passwords and stuff in time. So let's say I want to book it for tomorrow and I want to write it at 9 a.m. Okay, then I'm going to click continue. Okay, I'll fill in my name, my email. I encourage you to use your Norquest email, maybe any information that you want the instructors to have, but really you just need to put in your name and your email. One other thing I want to point out is on the right here, it says it very clearly. Note that the exam says it's 3 hours long, but that's actually just the booking time slot. Your actual exam time will change depending on which exam, whether it's your midterm or your final, whether it's your writing or your reading. So just make sure when you open your exam, you have a good look at the cover page of that specific exam to see how long it is. So again, yes, you're booking for 3 hours, but you're just booking a time. It's pretty loose, so don't be worried if you're a little bit late. That's fine, or if you start a little bit early, that's fine too. Once you fill this out and click done, 10 to 15 minutes before your exam starts, you will be emailed a password. So again, if I book my exam for 3 days from now, on that day of my exam, 10 to 15 minutes before my exam is going to start, I will be emailed my passwords. If it's not in your main, you can look in your junk, but if you use your Norquest email, you shouldn't have a problem with that. Okay, so let's go back here. So let's say I'm looking at the midterm. There's a few things in here to help out. So some reading comprehension strategies, literary terms glossary. These are just things that you can review, all right? The other thing is we have these pledge for academic integrity before every exam. So what you're going to do is click this. And you can really do this at any point. You don't have to do it right before your exam. You're going to read all of this and make sure you understand. So it's really, really important that if you do not know what academic misconduct is, or you're not sure what plagiarism entails, that you go through this website for the Office of Student Judicial Affairs and make sure that you understand. All of your work is always checked, but specifically around exams, we're checking for integrity. So we're making sure that you're following the rules that are kind of laid out in the exam, and that there's no evidence of plagiarism. Once you've read all this and you agree, you're going to click yes and save your choice. However, you are not done. Okay, so if I go back to that midterm exam, my exam still will not open. It won't open until I click this box on the right here. So I'm going to click it. It's going to be turned to blue, and now you'll see my exam has opened. Then I can click my exam. And there's going to be instructions here for me. So this is the written exam. I can see that, okay, I'm doing a personal response essay. So for the midterm part A written, you're being asked to write a personal response essay. So you should have done 2 of those already in class, in units 1 and 2, as well as you'll have hopefully done in unit 3, the practice body paragraph for an image. Because in your exam, you are going to be given an image and a piece of poetry or a short story. Then you're going to write a personal response to a new topic question where you can use either one of those or both. You do not have to use both the image and the text. You could choose to just use one, as well as include a personal example. So basically, to study for this midterm, you're going to want to go over your essays, any of the feedback that you got. You're going to want to go over the structure of a personal response essay, and be prepared to write one of those for your midterm. There's some great information in here. You cannot access any other resources than a dictionary or a thesaurus. So you cannot have any notes with you. You shouldn't have any handouts. No other windows from the internet should be open, so that you're not tempted to potentially plagiarize. No other people or electronic devices around you. This is an unproctored exam, which means there will not be an instructor or a system watching over you. We're asking you to just have integrity on your side. So that is the written response exam. For your midterm for your reading, it's the same thing. You would have to click your academic integrity first. Yes, I agree. Don't forget to click that box on the far right once you get back. So let's go back to the midterm. You'll see it hasn't opened yet because I have to click this box first. Now my midterm reading has opened. When I open that up, again, I'm going to read all of those instructions. So for this one, no dictionary, no thesaurus, absolutely zero resources. For your reading comprehension, you're going to get new poems and new short stories that you're going to have to respond to. Okay, so you're going to be asked multiple choice questions about the readings that are new to you. To practice for this, definitely have a look at the practice exams in the units 1, 2, and 3 that are provided for you. You can attempt those again, as well as keep an eye out for those Tuesday tip emails because there's a link provided in one of them about every 2 to 3 weeks for Alberta education practice exams. If you have any questions about how to book an exam, what might be involved in this exam for a midterm, or any other questions, please reach out to an instructor. Good luck.